on. Don't shout at me. Don't shout at me. No, you came voluntarily. Did I ask you to come? No, don't shout at me. I'm defending fascism. No, I'm exposing you as a fascist. Because do you realize, I'll tell you how. You asked me a question. Hold on. Are you familiar with the black shirts in Italy or the brown shirts in Germany? Do you realize that they would go to campuses, goons, and would stand in the back of the room, and when somebody tried to make an intelligent presentation and answer questions, they would shout them down, yell at them, try to intimidate them, and count as success if they could get the event canceled and the speaker threatened. But see, the problem is, sometimes you get speakers like me who are not scared of people like you. We recognize your frauds. I recognize that ultimately you are afraid of ideas. You're not willing to engage with me. Yes, you're afraid of ideas. You're not afraid of fascists. You think I pose a threat to you? I'm an immigrant. I came to America with nothing. What threat do I pose to you?
You promoted dangerous, violent ideas that kill millions of people.
I propose dangerous, violent ideas that kill people? Who have I killed?
And you look like capitalism. You are a part
Capitalism? Do you realize that Hitler's deadly opponent was capitalism? Have you read the Nazi 25-point platform? Let me give you a few themes from it. State control of the banks. Do you support that? No. State control of healthcare. Do you support that? State control of education. Do you support that? No. All right. What I'm trying to get at is the fascist ideology is one that is distinctly on the left. Whether or not you personally support it.
Not any political theory. Fascism is specifically on the right. It is talking about a race superior to another. You are not saying it's about the left has problems. The left has been co-opted.
All right, hold on. I don't look. In fairness, there's going to be plenty of time to engage you. But let me just say this. No movement that calls itself a national socialist movement is going to be on the right. And the idea that the fascists are right-wing because they support racial superiority, wait a minute. The guy who showed the Ku Klux Klan movie in the White House was Woodrow Wilson, a progressive Democrat. So progressivism was married to racism at the hip. So don't pretend it was a right-wing phenomenon. It wasn't.
I have so much respect for Dinesh D'Souza, just generally. He also had a fantastic new movie come out, Police State, which you should watch. But watching him, it's great to watch these people, these blue-haired leftists, come in contact with an intelligent, articulate person who can totally dismantle their ideas. And watching her face melt as she realizes these things that she's believed so passionately, very passionately, for so long is a beautiful sight to behold. But Dinesh is right here. Most of these people screaming about fascists, screaming about fascism, the anti-fascists, deploy fascist techniques against those who they just politically disagree with. It's hypocrisy. And this woman really doesn't even know what she agrees. When Dinesh asked her, are you pro-state-run healthcare? And she says no. I guarantee you this is someone who's screaming healthcare is a human right, who thinks that healthcare should be paid for and maintained by the state, education run by the state. I guarantee you that she is someone who thinks all the student loans should be paid for by the government, that education, that the college should be paid for by the government. So I don't even think she was being honest there. I think she answered no because he was asking her if she believed these things that Hitler believed. So, good on Dinesh. This was a great takedown by Dinesh once again, and I really hope that this young they-them, I'm not trying to misgender over here, hope this young they-them comes to their senses sooner rather than later, because this is a very, very damaging ideology. And she has the nerve to say that capitalism killed so many people, the most deadly political ideology, deadly economic ideology. I guess communism is economic. It's communism. Communism has killed millions and millions of people. Please show me anyone capitalism has killed as a